fast. Hello, I'm Eagle. Eagle Gardens. Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram. And this is fucking talking shit with Eagle. The wormhole. Hopefully you guys done emptied your bladder, filled your tray, ready to come hang out for a few minutes. Whatever it takes to hang out. Chat going. I think it's stupid that I have to start chat every time. Sometimes I'm knucklehead and forget. There you go. Hello, everybody. The 5 that are currently watching. A live chat going. I believe I've got it ready. Dibs on for you guys. Cheers. What's up, Mr. Robert, Mr. Green Fingers, motherfucking Thomas, Dozer? How you doing? Justin Station. Bake the shake, baby. Stu Moo. All great, folks. Glad to see you guys rolling back in. Soul Roots. Nice to see you as well. Green 13 coming in hot. I don't have my dabs ready yet. What's up, Green 13?
What's up, my brother?
How you doing, man?
Have a nice evening.
I did. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?
Don't know, it's a long time ago. Yeah, I guess I did. Smoke a joint with my wife, Netflix and chill and fall asleep.
I always forget that you're coming to us from the future.
Yeah. Mel, my missus was like, yeah, oh, what? They're behind us. I was like, yeah, right.
Yes, you're living the future.
Let's get some headphones on.
Pause. Dabs on pause. Where am I blasting through now? Pause that. There we go. Got my idiot self talking in the background. Got that fixed. World's Last Hope is popping in there. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day there, to be honest with you, man. I was able to score me a fucking good size backup hard drive. So, part of my worry about, putting the show on other platforms was just to make sure that it was safe. But, not that I'm not going to continue to do that, but, it's nice knowing that if this hard drive goes down, that everything's being backed up as it happens. You know what I mean? Which is nice because, we put a lot of effort into this, a lot of time hanging out, man. I'd really hate for it all to be lost someday for nothing. And I'm actually thinking about still taking the show, the whole platform over to Vimeo as well, and storing it over there as well. Which
I don't know anyone who uses that, but it's like you say, it's a safety net, isn't it?
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, YouTube ever shut down the show, we could always just go, because it doesn't cost anything to hang out on Vimeo or watch the show over there. But it would be a good backup to have in case, you know what I mean, shit went wrong. We'd still be able to fucking connect. Or even just draw in new people to maybe even coach them over here. Either or would be good.
Yeah, a lot of people turn their back on YouTube. Sorry, something weird happened. Like just when we started, my CO2 started blasting out. But I've been in this room like 45 minutes or something, and it should be full of CO2. But I just went to the loo and came back, and now it's acting like it's never seen CO2 before. So, yeah, weird. It dropped like 900 ppm or something. Oh, it's still fucking going.
Cheers, World's Last Hope. How you doing today?
Oh, just doing some
this morning, this evening. I was hoping that you're doing some amending and it wasn't just like you were going to make this COVID awkward. I watch some of these shows now, man. I don't watch. I watch next to nothing for as far as TV goes, but when I do pass through and the girls are watching TV, some of these shows got that shit on, and it just seems like, man, you could be voicing over anything to these shows, man. It just seems too fucking weird for fucking TV.
Mm-hmm.
Seems way too weird. But I'm glad you're taking precautions in the garden there, World Less Hope. I'm glad you're keeping your lungs and body safe.
His N95 is actually, that's great for this
in my
shit.
opinion. Yeah. Perfect for that. Perfect.
I'm just like that, dude. If I'm cutting MDF or anything, I'm super safe. I like take a big breath and then I hold it till the cut's finished, and then I move away from the dust cloud. That's what we do, right? Let's say.
Yeah, my lungs are fucked from just that mentality right there, brother.
Yeah, don't do that shit. But actually, soil stuff is real disgusting. It scares me much more. Like a cloud of bat guano in the air. I don't want that fucking near me.
Let's put it this way: you over-amend or feed bat guano late one time after you amend it, you know you fucking overdid it. You taste it.
Yeah, but it tastes like cake. Everything just tastes like cake.
You eating bat shit cake? That's fucking weird, dog.
Dude, I have heard that before. You never feed it late. I actually don't use it anymore, but I mean, I don't buy it anymore. But yeah, you're exactly right. You can't use it late.
Man, I really liked his idea there about using the stems, brewing the stems up. Roosters,
oh, the root balls, you mean?
No, he was talking about just taking his stems and brewing them and then feeding them back to the plant. Not just root balls, but just, he said he left the roots for, to be ingested by the soil, but he took the stems, all his stems, and brewed them.
Nice. Yeah,
it's like hash water, isn't it?
Yeah, at least he said. He said too strong would burn them.
Be interesting to know what was in that. It'd be cool to see. But that is a good idea. What does he do? Just give them a good give them a good rub and just let them soak in it and stuff.
Well, World's Last Hope, you'd probably have a pretty decent idea what would be going back in from that wash, wouldn't you?
Oh, that you guys are talking about the stalks, correct? Or the stems, correct?
Yeah, let's say I took them and put them in a barley wash and gave them a good rub and, let them soak in there for a while. What am I going to get off the surface of that? Anything? Just some microbes?
Well, the more you chop them up, the better the surface area. But you don't want to blend them because you treat your microbes like you would worms. You gotta be gentle to them. But with stalks, well, what are you trying to do to your stalks? Trying to help them bulk up, right?
Hardy.
How do you do that? You give them you give them silica to help them bulk up. Well, silica and natural cannabis actually has over 27 different essential B vitamins. So silica, late hormones, because that's when you harvested the plant. Terpenes, because there's definitely smell on your plant. Plants feeding plants. Dude, it's just, again, when you just do it, it just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, and you can't miss, and you're right, it will be silica probably, and it will be, yeah.
Well, it's also super high B vitamins.
Right. I might take that up. I might start doing that.
So what I actually do is I take all my stalks and my stems and everything, and I clean out my fireplace really, really, really well, and then I burn those individually by themselves and make sulfate of potash from cannabis leaf. So it's a 0050. So actually I amend that in the dirt, and it's super high potassium. But it also helps with soil conditioning and everything else, but it also helps with flavor.
Like that.
So,
Actually, I got a
World Class
bag of it
Hope,
right here,
Ned
actually.
Denver here has a
That's all
question
cannabis
for
leaf
you.
ash. Oh, I need to get in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, you're gonna have to relate the chat to me. I'm trying to just keep going.
He says, has anyone ever heard of people supplementing CO2 in their drying rooms to retard oxidation? Can you ask World Class Hope, please?
Well, again, like, what are you trying to do with CO2? Trying to help the plant progress. So more than likely, it's going to actually help the plant go past what it needs to, maturity wise versus actually like climate wise. But again, if you think it has an ideal behind it, give it a try. You never know. But don't do it to the entire crop. Do it to half the crop or just a couple plants to see what happens. My opinion, if you're using CO2, as Green 13 knows, you have to run a sealed room because CO2 falls. So it has to. So treat your room as if you're going to fill it up with water. If you're not doing that, it's not useful at all because it's going to go to a point and it's going to start leaking out. It's going to stay at that point. And if you have your doors not sealed, it's going to leak out the bottom. It's going to fall on the plants, but it's not. CO2 is meant to fill the entire room up. You turn off your outtake and intake, fill the room up, let it sit, let it circulate. If it's not completely sealed, you're wasting money. Like
So
if you run cover crop, they actually off
door.
grass CO2 too, but it's again it falls. It doesn't raise, it falls. CO2 is heavy.
So that's like a gas trap just to make sure it's not constantly flowing out the bottom there.
Well, again, like so what you can do, so a dope ass trick for seeing if you have any light holes or pinpricks, turn your lights off, sit there with a flashlight in your room, wait about sit in your room for about 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Let your eyes adjust to how dark it is. You can see pinpricks. Even in a small setup, big setup, you're like, oh, the fucking outtake there, we forgot to insulate that. Fuck. You can see that shit. Or if you're waiting to see where the air holes are at, you just do the same thing, turn off everything, sit in the room, have it pressurized, sit there with a joint after 20 minutes, take a flashlight and see where the fucking smoke goes because it should just sit. If it goes to a certain side, oh, you got an air leak.
Ned, by the way, this room I'm sat in, these are my hangers here. This room's got at least 1,500 ppm CO2 all the time. And so,
Nice.
so this is my drying room and it's my lung room. So I only know it drying in high CO2. And actually, it's probably always above that if I'm sat in here.
Nice.
So don't notice any difference, but I haven't got anything to compare it to kind of thing. But it would only be the same as if you used your bedroom as the drying room, because that's probably got 1,500 parts CO2 in it.
You know, it's actually funny is if you're in the room, it's just, you know, they say that if you talk to your plants, it's good for them. You being
That's
in the room,
why.
you
Yeah.
add 100 watts of energy to the room.
Oh, yeah.
And
Really?
100 ppm of CO2.
I like the energy. Nice.
Talk to your plants. Talk to your CO2 emitter. Oh, I love this stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's give these a little fucking twist real quick and let's start cloning. Oh, fuck. Try not to hurt myself again. And fuck. I think I already did, but I'm like, well, you're going to be hurt tomorrow. Might as well fucking just do it.
Oh shit! No wonder you're not answering me. I gotta turn that fucking mic on. Fucking chat. We wanted to know what you're amending with there. World's Last Hope.
All right, give me just a second. Let me get a couple of these. So let me get something done real fast. Hold on to that question.
So what you smoking on tonight, Green 13? What's up, Chad? I think everybody's busy. Busy but myself. How you guys doing? What are you smoking on? Cheers, Bad Bunny Nutrients. You got the link. You can pop on as well. Tell us how that cup's going. Just saying.
All right. So this room is old amended soil that has been re-amended several times with different kinds of compost and a lot of different kinds of trace minerals. So a lot of rock dust. But last run, it felt a little thick to me. So I am trying to balance my feed, re-amend my minerals, and balance my phosphorus, potassium. There's still lots of nitrogen. So I'm actually doing fish bone meal, kelp, Epsom salts, oyster shell powder, a little bit of dolomite lime, humic acids. What else was it? A little teeny tiny bit of Karanja meal, just for pest resistance. Soft rock phosphate, just a hair. Some gypsum, just in case there's any sodium buildup, and the canna ash and canna FP or canna dry canna leaf meal, I guess. Then it's watered in with amino acids, calcium, and a little bit of humic acids.
What does gypsum do to sodium?
Gypsum actually breaks it down and takes the molecule of the sodium particle out of it. So if you actually have any kind of salt built up at all, gypsum's your best friend, but it also brings in calcium, iron, and calcium, iron, sulfur, and silica.
Very nice. We already love it.
No, it's also a nice soil conditioner. So all of my beds are actually like anywhere between 2 to 6 years old now. And I try to I'm like, oh, if any of these plants are different, that whole room gets amended together and then balanced. So the whole rooms are the same. There's not like a pot that's fucked up. I balance that pot, make sure it's okay, and then balance out the medium. But right now I'm actually adding about 10 gallons of coconut. So I took some of the medium out, added about 10 gallons of just straight up very fibrous coconut. Felt like the medium was a little bit too thick. I want them to process a little bit quicker. And I'm also redoing my layout. So I'm going to be doing it like this versus doing it in the aisles this time. And I also have new bulbs. So these will be way better. But I need to get new hoods and I need to get some 10Ks too. And then I need to replace my 2 bulbs in my CMH room. And I need to replace the hoods in the Gavita room. And I think I'm actually getting donated a couple more lights to test. So we'll have to see where that's going to go. But I have like 5 rooms in a bedroom right now.
Nice.
Take a breath. Take a fucking ugh.
Post links for the test lights. Did you? Yeah, that's the only reason I avoid all that shit.
I can try to hook you up there, Eagle. Again, like they're gonna want me to test their lights and see what's up. And they're like, dude, once you test it one time, like we make sure everything's like good on our end and your end, we'll give you a hell of more to test. So like just grow them.
Yeah, I actually turned down a lot of light deals, believe it or not.
So have I recently. Just lately because of the stuff you've said. And really, I can't be bothered to root for someone. Really, can you pay me money instead of giving me a free light? You know what I mean? And then maybe.
Yeah, they can be really persistent on how trying to dictate your channel. Yeah, I just, it irritates me. You know what I mean? I like to be in charge of my day and when I post it, when I look what I do, you know, so I've avoided it. Just easier. Less headache for me.
Yeah. I also might avoid content that is just telling me about some shitty light, you know what I mean? When it starts to take over, One guy I follow actually is quite smart about it. What he does is Frosty Jack. He only posts once a week, and he does Mars Hydro, blah blah video, and then he does his actual weekly update. And so you can just straight avoid one of them and watch the other, and they're very similar, except the other one doesn't keep saying Mars Hydro.
You want to hear something funny as shit? So actually, that same company reached out to me, but they were like, they had so many fucking stipulations. I was like, dude, this sounds like way more fucking shit than I need to do. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm not, dude. If you look at my page, do you see me post my own garden shit 2 times a week? No, it's multiple rooms. It's other shit. Like, I'm not posting your shit 2 times a week. Sorry. I'll advertise it if the plants look good and everything else. Yeah, give me fucking 4 of them. I'll run them against other shit that I'm running, but against like, again, you're going to be going up against a $1,000 LED and a bunch of other like very name brand shit. So if you want to put up or shut up, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you can run them for 2 runs. No. If you're going to have me run your light, you're donating that for product recognition. Sorry, I'm not giving that shit back. And dude, you're lucky I'm posting it at all. And I'm not posting it 2 times a week. Like, I will post it when I'm like, so plants are doing this. They came from this to this.
It was 3.
Dude, come on. I'm not dedicating my entire feed to your fucking shit when I've got a $1,000 LED company that was like, yo, so dude, I want you to give this a try. Tell us what you think. Like, just tell us what you think. If you want to tag us, dope. Tag them. They're like, dude, we'd love to do business with you. No shit.
Of course they'd love to.
World's Last Hope.
My boy's got nearly 15K subscribers. I bet you are inundated. You should be able to dictate the terms.
They fucking, that's the thing. They want you to post not just to your YouTube. And it sounds like it's down. It was 3. Now it sounds like it's 2. But, it's not just YouTube. They want that shit on your Instagram. They want it on your YouTube. They want it on every fucking thing you've got. And it's like, yeah, no.
Yeah, pay me.
No.
Yeah, you made it a job. I can buy a light.
Commercial.
No.
Huh.
Your Instagram must be a busy vehicle anyway, really, Eagle, because a lot of time you're talking to guests, wooing guests, all that. It's like, that's advertising the next week, guests, forwarding stuff. People have included
about
you.
That, to be honest with you, man. I honestly feel guilty about using my Instagram for advertisement like that because it is advertisement. You know what I mean? And
well, we want to know.
I often wonder. Yeah, I often wonder though if like when I'm posting shit like that, they're like, another one. Who gives a fuck?
No, because we know what's coming up, dude. We need to know. It's not at all like that. Everyone will be like, "Oh, neat, that's what's coming." Smiley's thing's coming, and then it's this and that and the other. Because you don't tell us a lot. I don't hear you say a lot. This week we're doing this. Sometimes you tell us. But if it comes out or not, that's great. It means it's better that we watch for that too. No, I think you're good. Other people in chat will tell you from.
I'll be honest with you, and Smiley thinks. We've talked about this a few times, but man, I quit fucking. This last run, I put out a bunch of them because some of them were bigger guests, and I wanted them to be out, I guess. But a lot of times, man, I hate fucking posting that shit. As soon as this is how it works. 9 times out of 10, I'll post a guest, or you know what I mean, like a week in advance. Nice one. Fucking post it in a week in advance, and then I'll fucking see that guest on another show, like 2 days before or just after. So basically, the other shows will like poach the guest.
Dude, Eagle, it happens so much, man.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I don't post.
Yeah.
That's why I hold out to the last minute until it's like, try to get him before tomorrow, bitch.
Yeah.
That's serious. That's straight up shit, man. That's real there, man. I actually went over a guest today with they agreed to come on, and they're not coming on for fucking like 2 more weeks. I schedule, like, I keep things scheduled. I try to schedule a month in advance. I try to be that fucking far ahead of the game. So he agreed to come on. He's like 2 weeks out. Hey man, I'm like, he's like, are you gonna post something? I'm like, no. He's like, really? You fucking treat your guests like that? I'm gonna do giveaways and shit, man. I want fucking people to know. I'm like, I see your point there, but and I kind of explained what I just explained to you, and then he was still like, really? I'm like, really, dude? I mean, if you gotta have one, I'll throw one up, but usually I ain't gonna throw that shit up till last minute.
But the guest can also promote themselves. That's what you would want in a way. Tell your people, hey, listen, I'm going to be chatting on Eagle. Come check it out. You've got your own Instagram, right? If you're a guest, and most likely, like, you can do that if you want to.
Right.
So,
right.
If you want to, I can probably dip in within the next 2 weeks or so.
Right on. Always looking to put out that content, man. Coming up on 1 year here, just a few, it's 28th now, man. 25 more days. This adventure will be 1 year old. 1 year old.
Damn,
and 333 yesterday, man. 333.
Man, I seen that fucking number all day yesterday. Everywhere I turned, it was 333, man. It was kind of weird. My daughters are even onto the numbers now.
Well, the thing is, my daughter got pedantic about it because I was like, it's 333, and she made it's 334, and it's like weird that we're even having this wanky conversation. But yeah, there you go. It's funny. I can't run my email at 555 anymore. I've had to put it down to 525.
Too hot, just too hot.
Yeah, just for a number, but it makes a difference.
It does, though. It really does. Man, I walked out of the fucking. I walked into a dispensary today. Lexi wanted me to pick her up some CBD pen, so I stopped in and got her CBD pen. And they're like, "You want some flour?" I'm like, "Fuck no, I don't care if I give her. I don't want no fucking flour." And I was like, what you got for extracts? I might use something dabbable. And like, so they like show me, and they were just way too much. It was like $60-some for a gram. I looked it over. I'm like, yeah, I'm making bubble in a couple of days. I can tough it out, man. Thanks, but no thanks. I'll take the CBD though. And yeah, it was. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. I can't. Just can't do it.
Must be weird, man. I mean, I kind of get it as well.
Man, first time I walked into a club in like 10 years, I was like, oh, so, you guys like got $5 grams or, like what's your price range? They're like, oh, no, everything starts at $28 plus tax. So, holy fuck, are you kidding me? God damn, I'm going to raise the fuck out of my prices. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. At that rate, a joint is like $20. Like,
dude, straight up, right?
What through that.
And it's bottom of the bag swag. It's not bud. It's like, what the fuck, man? How, dude? When you go in there, like, dude, back in the old days, dude, you used to be able. There was guys that would go in there and be like, yo, I need to dip this pound. I've got a shitload of this. I just need any kind of anything. Like, give me a price. And they're like, dude, I'll give you fucking $300 sold per pound. They would sit there and turn around for like, dude, no shit. I believe what I thought back in the day, I think I ran the numbers, $15 a gram all the way up is like $9,600. It's a hell of a fucking price increase. Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Fuck. And that's the pre-roll game as well,
100.
So just to make things fun on the way out, after denying their extracts there and telling them I didn't want any flour, I did take the CBD but then began to sell everybody on the show and pass out show stickers to everybody that was in earshot.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
I do, man. I
Nice.
used to carry some like all the time, man. If I find somebody that's thinking they're talking cannabis, man, I'm right there, man. You guys need to check this shit out, man. Here's some stickers. I've always got slaps on me.
Yeah, I mean, always unless Smiley's around, right?
No, Smiley's getting his. He's finally getting his. I'm actually thinking about getting some of the fucking not for sale. I want to make that right clear. Because I ain't going into no fucking merchandising bullshit. But at least for me and Smiley, and maybe like get a few extras to give away as like fucking, you know, just giveaways. You know what I mean? Special items, but not selling nothing. I ain't selling shit. Is the kazoo shirts or the kazoo drawing? You know what I mean? Of I think that I'd like a black T-shirt like that with the white, where you can see the drawing in like a negative kind of. But I think that would be fucking kick ass to have a couple of shirts like that right on the front. Had that emblem would be cool. So I'm thinking about getting a couple of those made up and have a couple made up to give away. So you think just as because I'm a large, and I'm sure like Smiley's a large, so I think it'd be a safe bet to just get a few extra large and hope that that'd fit for most.
Yeah, definitely. It's like when you're trying to do hats, I hear a lot of guys that are getting into marketing. They're like, so if you want to do sweatshirts, shirts, and hats, the hats pretty much need to be flex fit, or you need to carry everybody's size. If you carry sweatshirts, it has to be everybody's size. Or shirts, you have to carry all the sizes unless you've got the outlet for it. But at the same time, if you're kicking flour or seeds to somebody, no, bro, you brought a shirt.
What?
Yeah.
No, I gave you seeds. You bought a shirt.
Yeah. It's the same thing they do here a lot with oh, you bought cake. I just sold you cake.
I could see that being a good thing. And that attitude does that, doesn't it? If you buy a gift, they kind of guarantee your delivery. If you buy like a gift from Attitude, a cup or a shirt or something like
Well, it's that
that as
whole
well.
bullshit like, oh, so you go to the bartender, you get coins for the machine, you play the machine, you win, it kicks out candy or tokens. You go back to the bartender, you exchange those tokens for cash.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of a weird day today too. You know, I have my youngest daughter who's just 18, just crossed that threshold, and it sees Lexi used CBD for anxiety and had tons of questions about it and asked if she could try it today. And I was like, well, it ain't gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? It's not gonna fucking make you high. Like if you want to, go ahead, go ahead. And her response to it was, my head's actually clearer right now than it has been in months from the anxiety. And
Again, medicine versus drug.
like, well,
Oh, nice.
so I don't know.
Because it's
if I'd let it
kind.
continue.
It's not unkind. That's the thing, you know. It's like we just know it as a thing that is, you know, this feels. Well, I've said it. I can't think of another word. What up?
Cheers, Cass. What do you got going there? Oh, I know what you got going there.
Oh, fire.
Careful there.
I don't think she's going to be careful, dude.
Right.
Nah, already not careful.
Oh, is that
Nah,
Shit.
Yeah, I thought exactly what that is. I fucking totally forgot what that shit is, but no, I know exactly what you do. Let me guess, you dousing that in fucking kerosene and it's got 2 ends on a chain.
Struggling with wind. Come on. Look what that does to the camera as well. Wicked.
There you go. Actually, it's random as fuck. I have like 4 friends that are in the same thing. I'm like, dude, that's so sick, but like, nah, I'm done playing with fire. If you've seen my page.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Looks cool though.
Fucking ninjas
It's
start
good to
coming out of the
know.
left and right. She starts beating their ass with flames. It's like, holy shit, that's fucking dope. Yeah, get it. No, that's sick as fuck, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That shit, man. Last time I seen that shit, you could feel that fucking heat. You know what I mean? 5 feet away. It was like, holy shit! I can't imagine fucking dancing around that shit, breathing it in. That's some crazy shit.
I only smoke fire when you play with it too, right?
Pretty badass. Some wicked tracers there. I may take you up on that, Rum Boy 7426. I think everybody should keep a fucking CBD strain in their garden. Ill prepared. We should have had some music for Cass.
Right? Fucking crushing it.
Badass. Chad Westport says, "Fire walk with me." Also, how long do them things burn for on a single tip? Does anybody know? Crazy. Eagle starts singing. Bad Bunny says, "No, I'm not. I'm not the singer. That's for sure." Many people have reminded of that. So, Miss Cass, that's awesome.
Great
You
job,
deserve
girl.
a dab.
Hell yeah.
You deserve a dab, Cass.
I got a nice joint roll.
I hope so. I hope so.
I deserve sex too. It's okay. Joint will do.
I mean, it'll do.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
You don't see that every day.
Giving you a
And he
third.
says that was fun. Man, I've been trying to exhibit every bit of hash self-control I've had because I haven't had no good bubble. And Kazoo sent me that nice little sample there, man. And I've been trying to be. You guys know me. I want to throw that thing. If it were up to me, I would have threw that whole chunk in there in the first go at her. But I've been trying to save it. But I'm weaning it down joint by joint. That's for sure.
Guys, there's something wrong. My
What's-
weed's not making me cough.
It's doesn't that just mean
Must
it's
suck.
good? Doesn't that just mean it's clean? Good and clean.
Yeah, bro,
smooth?
I flushed it for 9 weeks.
There you go. Totally clean.
I wonder what my neighbors think about me.
They're probably loving you right now. Moreover, there's probably just a wife going, "Get the fuck out of that window."
Am I tripping? Yo, this is some good shit.
Straight up sound like Tally. It's like, how do you judge the thing? Oh, it goes through this machine that judges the potency and terpenes and THC, and then we smoke it. Yep, that's some good shit. About this one, yeah, that's some really good shit.
Oh my God.
Well, I gotta say, all the things I've seen from neighbors in the past, fighting, shooting, all kinds of crazy shit. If I would walk out and see somebody fire dancing at 4 o'clock in the morning, I guess I could think of worse things to see.
You're like,
I'd
you're
be
like out
pretty
there.
entertained.
She's out there at like midnight fire dancing. He's out there at like noon with his nunchucks, just rebuttaling.
That's good stuff right there.
Bring it
That's funny.
on. It's like, yeah, but you ain't got your shit on fire though. Truth.
Yeah, you smoke fire, but do you play with it?
That's funny. Yeah, out here in the woods, I don't know what my response would be to fucking look across the way and see fireballs coming at me across the distance. That in itself would be quite trippy.
Fuck over here, you're like, so how much time have you spent on the hill? Like, you learned a new skill. Dope. Well, that shit's not, dude, if you fuck up, it takes skill for sure. Like, that shit's not, yeah, definitely dope.
Fireplace fun. I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Well, you got that hair that's fucking long as fuck. That'd be the most scariest part, I would think. Jeez.
Just tie it up. Ain't no thing.
All right, well, now I'm sitting here. Let's go ahead and start prepping shit for clones. That's the next step anyways. I'll amend those last 3 pots, and we'll start stepping into cloning.
What are you taking clones of tonight?
Pretty much everything, actually. I don't have a whole lot right this second, but it's... So, I've had to reset my garden several times. I've had a lot of fucking strains. So I'm probably going to take cuts of UK Cheese, Gelato 33, Donny Burger 61, Triangle Kush, Orange Dreams, Garlic Breath 21, Orangutan, Ice Cream Cake, GMO, Wedding Cake. Is that all I got right this second? Seems like I have something else sitting around here. No, I'm like very, very low capacity for strains right this second. I'm just waiting to move. So I'm actually like, this is probably literally going to be the last full good room I'm going to put together. And we're gonna get out of here, and then I'm gonna reset my shit up and then start focusing on depths.
Yeah, nice. That's the time. Summer's
But I'll
coming.
still have at least like a 4 to 9K in.
Yeah, I actually took some cuts a couple days ago. First time in a while. I've been running more seeds than anything, but yeah, I needed some quick ones, so I took some cuts.
Oh, I just keep kicking myself in the butt because again, like I'm trying to move, so I'm like, now that I've actually got my classes running, I've got product running consistently. Like I've got product out every month. Like other things are going on. I've got a bunch of different markets. Dude, let's put it this way, I'm getting my fucking hustle on. It's paying off. So we're actually gonna be able to get out of here, and I can actually start investing in myself. And dude, it's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be a really good thing. I'm excited to see what the future brings. Because again, this for me just feels really fucking small. This is like back burner shit to me. Like I'll be running 5 rooms here in just a second. And I'm like, that's fine. That's something to do. That's like not even a hobby thing. That's like, oh, that's your general like work time, whatever. No, I'm excited to have like a bunch of fucking dude. It's gonna be exciting to see. Like, watch me within the next 2 years, and it's gonna be a hell of a journey for sure.
Go, brother. Go.
No, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go hard.
It's the only way
And
to
make
do
it wicked.
Oh, I'm gonna make it wicked as fuck, and it's all gonna be organic and all made from scratch by me and friends that I fucking work with. So, but their products, actually not even their products, like their soil, and I'm gonna make everything from fucking scratch. But I have friends that have connects for greenhouses and bed liners and beds and sub irrigation and radiant heat and fans and heaters and so I have like friends that actually have like things you need to eat. But I'm not, dude, no, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna set myself up for success, start small, blow it up fast. It's gonna be very, very like eye-opening to a lot of people. I'm very excited to do that. And it's gonna be here within like real quick. Next couple months quick. Like I'm gonna put one more room together, and that's probably gonna be it.
Sounds exciting, man. That's a wicked journey. I want to be on that thing. Come on, legalization. Let's get on.
Oh man, your garden's fucking beautiful enough. You're fucking killing it.
Oh man, that's kind.
Beautiful to look up and just be like, oh yeah, Green 13's fucking crushing it. Yeah, I told him to like look out for this the other week. He's like, no, dude, it's already corrected itself. No, it did, 100%. Like, no, he's got a shit on point for sure. Beautiful flowers. Kudos, brother.
I've been doing a lot of foliar feeding actually. I'm way back into that.
Instantly available.
Yeah, I think did we learn something about having really good plants making the soil better? I heard this somewhere recently. It might have been on here, might have been on Future Cannabis. Yeah, if you put a lot of really good quality plants and keep them really good quality, they will give back to your soil and you'll get better biology. So
What's up,
Yes.
Tal?
Yes.
What's going
That's
on,
what
brother?
they say. Healthy plants make healthy soil.
You know what they
There's the
say?
boy.
Healthy
What's
plants
going
make
on?
everybody happy.
What
yeah,
was that? World's Last Hope? I missed it.
But you know what they say? Healthy plants make everybody happy.
There you go. That works too, yeah. But yeah, I've heard that Green 13. And I've also read white papers. Do you know the plants can actually change the pH and the EH in the soil? The plants can.
makes sense, doesn't it? They can't move, so they need to be able to manipulate the environment,
Right.
and one another.
It's mainly
But-
about the electrical current in the soil, actually.
How much energy that plant uses to do that is that's the whole issue right there, pretty much. You don't want it using that energy at all for those. You want to be taking care of that for that plant. If you can, as best you can, the easier you make it for it, the more of its energy you could use to make more buds for you or whatever, more fruit, more fucking. But I guess there are those rare instances where, you know, where you scar the tree to get the maple syrup out of it, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes beating up a plant makes what you want come out.
Definitely. Stressing at a certain times properly.
Right.
But how you doing, man?
I'm still alive, world's last hope. Yeah, I've been in a slight funk, man. I can't get good pictures of my plant. I haven't posted on IG in like a fucking month, it feels like.
What kind of phone you got, bud?
I got an iPad and I fucked it all. I dropped it. So now I have like, yeah, it's fucked up. I'll just put it like that. But yeah, I got to get some pics out. I have to get some pics out for some people. Jack Greenstock book. I got Jack Greenstock book. It came 10 days late from the delivery date it was supposed to because of the storms and shit. But I'm excited.
If you're in a funk, man, have you tried edibles? Don't know if it's something you'd be into.
The cookies, I ran out of cookies and now I have only half the amount of butter necessary oil to make the proper amount of cookies that I usually do, which isn't an issue. I'll just cut it in half, but yeah. Or I might just start taking tablespoons of oil. That's just as easy. What's up, Rez? Oh yeah, I came on because it's going to be 4:20. We're there, dude.
Yeah,
We're
that's
there.
why I jumped on, man. I figured he's always saying, "Well, just if you only got time, jump on for a smoke." I jumped on for a smoke, Eagle.
There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I was doing shit.
How's everybody?
419. You're muted, Eagle.
Big years. Cheers, man. Cheers. How you doing, man?
Good, man.
There's got to be $2,000 in that jar full of quarters.
He's over there looking for the dad. What's the dad song about? We're going off the rails.
I think we're just gonna go with the norm. Just go with the norm.
You know, you can all those copyright strikes you get for music, they still get paid if you contest it on most of those. You can still they won't block it everywhere.
So far, they haven't been blocked. They just give slaps.
No.
Some countries they do get blocked in, but I should get some kind of frequent flyer copyright miles. That's for sure.
Whoever this is getting this, they're getting paid all the time. So.
This one doesn't throw up. The only time it does throw up is when the Offspring, the original Dab song, claims it.
Okay.
They think it's theirs. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, I was watching a video by a gentleman. Oh, do I cut the Dab song off every time I start talking?
Somebody did.
It turned it down a little bit so you could talk. It is 420. Happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420. Anyway, even if you talk over it, I can still hear it in my head.
I agree with you there.
He was talking about
it's just not working. I'm not coughing. What the hell?
He's a professional musician. He's worked with a lot of musicians. He's making videos about their songs, how to play them. He almost never gets a strike. He gets copyright strikes, but not the other stuff. Time out. But he goes back to the. They only send it to him. They never do anything about it because the people are still getting paid them. Only certain bands they will automatically shut you down if you play certain bands.
Oh yeah. Fucking, I've learned that you do not want to play Almond Brothers Midnight Rider. They will fucking shut you down. I lickety split. I learned that one the hard way.
Probably because
Almond
it's
Brothers
right.
do not fuck around.
Don't play Zeppelin. You can't play any Zeppelin. You can't play any. What was that guy saying? There's not too many bands that shut you down.
But you'd think it would be advertisement.
Yeah, they don't need it. The bigger ones, they're like, "Fuck you, pay."
Oh, you know what I mean?
Jimmy Page knows the rights to Zeppelin stuff, so they've been sitting on that stuff for years like a gold mine. I mean, they didn't let it be used for anything in years, and then it started showing up in car commercials, and it was like, holy crap, you got Zeppelin finally going into the. Check this out, you got a whole lot of love when you cranked up. Now, the next time I was in a vehicle and that song came on, I drove faster than I did before.
You don't drive as fast as you can all the time, Rez?
Not anymore.
That's my MO.
I stopped that a long time ago, man.
Yo, I want to shout out Grow Room 420 Forums, man. Them guys are all right, dudes.
Definitely some cool dudes over there.
They got a lot of shit going on.
I actually broke down and said I'd go hang out. I'm gonna go hang out and do my episode over there here shortly.
Awesome,
They've
that's
asked
great.
A few times, and looking to bring a little bit of surprise with me over there. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm looking to bring some surprise.
One day you should have an international episode, Eagle, and get them boys on. And who else? You probably know a couple in other countries already. Maybe not. Rasta Bob. How about
yeah, we know some
Nika,
Jamaicans. We got some Australia. We have Jeff Pollock over there in Australia.
Boom from Canada.
Breeder Steve in Colombia.
Oh yeah, Canada.
Boom.
I'm thinking of Spain. Wasn't Breeder Steve? Oh, he's in he might have went
in British Columbia.
He's still in Colombia?
Right.
Yeah. British Columbia, rather, not in proper.
They're in Chile.
How about I don't know if it was Nick T or is he the last guy you had on? Is he in America
the
or
last one? I believe so. I believe he is currently.
Oh, you get Milo on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. So world's last hope. You're not a no-till guy, huh, boss?
I am, but this room needs to be dialed. It's too thick.
Okay.
I need to aerate it more. It's processing too slow.
Got you. I'm telling you, I'm a big fan of a lot of heavier, dutier aeration in my soils now.
Oh, well, this soil has been just pretty much like rock dust, compost, amended for like 3 to 5 years. It's about time for some aeration for sure.
I don't know. That last crop did pretty fucking killer in those toads, dude.
Which one, dude? I've done three of them since then, but I'm just too busy to fucking post them.
Okay, well, that last one you posted, dude, that shit was like identical plants. It was a beautiful canopy, bro.
My orange dreams. Actually, I'm trimming that one right now. Looks exactly like SR71 Purple Kush, but stronger. It's actually remember the Cult Classics Wet Dream? It's like Blue Dream OG Kush Breath times Cali O times Joshua Tree times Cali O times SR71 Purple Kush. Dude, I've thrown a bunch of SR71, and it's SR71 but stronger.
Okay.
The buds look the same. It fades the same. It has the same structure.
All right, well, I don't know.
Way more indica, but it throws down. Like just in that little 4x4 I did. Like, well, I'm trimming it right now. I'll let you know. But like this side. Let's put it this way. How much weed do you think I could put in this jar? How much weed do you think I could put in
What
that?
is that?
An ounce.
An ounce?
Depends.
This is fish amino ounce, fish amino
We
acid,
get 2.5.
but the jar
tight
size.
nugs.
One
About
ounce.
1.5, 1 to 2, definitely 1 to 2.
84
1.5,
grams,
yeah.
3 ounces.
Tops.
Wow.
Tight as
Rock
fuck.
hard.
There you go.
Tight as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how hard they are.
That's what my triangle did. It was tight as fuck. Tight,
You know what?
tight,
A long ass time ago, when I went to Cali, someone was asking some weed guy over there. He's like, "Can your weed ever be too dense where it makes it so that it doesn't have enough room to grow the resin glands on the fucking shit?" And I always remember that question and thought about it.
So there's a difference between a plant that does not look like it's going to bulk up or like dense out so you can help it. And there's a difference between a plant that is never meant to do that you over densen it so it molds. And there's plants that are already naturally dense. You hit them with a hardener. What's the point? But at the same time, like I'm growing most shit that's not naturally like super dense, but just hitting them with my flower food. And well, dude, I've tailored my regimen for a long time. Actually, I'm going to be holding a class next weekend on, it's going to be like a fucking 12 to 20 hour class. It's a 2-day class where I'm not sitting here being like, hey, so you guys asked me a question, here's the answer. No, I'm going on.
You're
I'm
going
going over
through it all.
itinerary.
Right.
You know, it's going to be a lot of information. I'm going over modern natural farming, KNF, Judam farming, organic cannabis in general. And I can switch the hydroponic growers to organic cannabis. But again, check it out. If you don't want to, check out my bio. I put out the information for free, but that's a outline to a packet that I am teaching with. And it's not even a tenth of the information.
So are you selling the 2-day course, or is that free also?
Well, the course, I'm going to be talking for 20 hours. I need to be paid for my time.
Yeah, I would say so.
You know how exhausting teaching is? Dude,
no.
I've thrown dirt for 18 hours a day consistently for like 6-8 weeks. No, like, so as soon as you start getting it mentally and being like, okay, I'm going to teach this process, make sure it's available. If they don't know how to do it, I need to relate it. Make sure they understand it. If not, I need to completely I'm trying to be very, very attentive.
Yeah.
Very, very attentive. But I've done a lot of consultations. I've been to at least 150 to 200 different farms. Just being like, here's how you can up your product, and then we make everything.
Right.
But same time, like this is going to be a long class. You can make as many different inputs as you want, but the later you sign up, it's going to be harder to round up what you need. So you might just have to sit there and take notes, but it's still going to be worth it because there's going to be a lot of information. It's going to be organic gardening, KNF, Judam farming, and modern natural farming all mixed into one, and organic cannabis, everything else.
Right, we got a kind of a sneak peek from the KNF Productions. Is that what his name was, Eagle?
KNF Gardens.
Yeah.
Definitely. Again, like look at my last run. Look through my page. So if you click my page at all, my entire page, literally from day one. So guess what?
Okay.
I just finished a full room of
one probably.
Well, I
just
finished a full room of Triangle Kush. The very first plan on my page is Triangle Kush. That was like 6 years ago.
See, look at those plants right there. Look at them just praying up.
Fuck, healthy as fuck for sure.
Man, I'm pretty fucking stoned right now. Eagle, it appears you have many empty container to the left over your shoulder. What's up with all those empty containers? You
They're
mail me
usually
some?
full.
I know.
Slacking.
What are you slacking? No, you got bigger ones.
No, those are all tens. It's a stack of tens.
Damn, son.
Yeah, they're usually all that shit's usually full, man. But well, no, behind the scenes, things have been very skittish. There's been several points in the last few months where I've almost this fucking bucket I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit.
What?
But
Really?
I had-
You were close?
yeah.
I'll never
Yeah.
get close, bro. I'll be homeless in the fucking woods growing pot plants.
Oh no, it not done growing, just
Oh, okay.
here.
Just there. Okay.
Just here.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
never
be,
gonna
don't
give
be
it
foolish. Yeah.
I took
up.
all my pots
That's
that I
silly
had,
talk.
all those pots I had for my last grow. I didn't know what to expect out of my roots and everything, so I had them outside. Was that November, the last big flowering cycle, and I flipped them upside down. I pulled them out. It was 10 gallons at M3 and put them back in upside down and covered them with leaves. And I just went out there and broke some of them up. The only thing left is this much as a stalk.
Yeah, the
It's a little
nub with the
tiny
root,
nub.
probably. Yeah.
Everything else was gone, man.
So that's actually my problem. So when I do these totes,
It's good.
actually, like I'll show you.
They're so full of roots.
I plant them.
Right.
Well, not even that. It's like, so that's not a whole lot of space for a stalk to grow, honestly. Guess what? I'm
Right.
planting in the same spot. So I try to cut the roots as low as I can. And then that's where my fucking root ball ferment came from. So I'm literally just, so I pull roots all the time because I have to plant in the same spot or use the same medium. So I've actually been taking my roots, you cut them, you float them in water, you add a little bit of sugar to them, about equal weight. But like, look at that. If you guys know about probiotics.
I don't want that shit in my house.
You know, I giggled today when I was in the probiotics aisle, to be honest with you, world's last hope, as I looked down and I'm like shopping for probiotics, and several packages are clearly fucking labeled azos. And I'm like, I looked over at my daughter, I was like, that's the same shit I give my plants.
Yep.
Right there.
But yeah, look
Same
at this.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Mycelium trying to break down the stalk already, just on the other side.
Yeah, I had some of that. I chip some of my stalks into my soil.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. This is just another
Yeah.
way that you can actually, so what do you think this induces? What do you think this helps with? So if I'm going to go ahead and ferment my roots,
It's gonna help with
What do
root
you think that
development
helps
when you
with?
put it back. Yeah.
bam, 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 bam. That's how easy fucking this shit is, dude. It makes sense, doesn't that shit?
Right.
Okay,
All right. So yeah, I was
where
gonna
did you get
ask
your
you.
roots from?
I was gonna ask you if you
So where'd you get your,
cover
hold
that.
on, so check this out.
Right.
Even more detail. Where do you get your roots from? Plants that are done, right?
Yep.
So that's like a grandpa plant, right? Because it's done. It's already flowered out, done.
Right.
So if you put that and ferment that, what does that actually help with? Makes the plants go, hey, this is a grandma. It's a date that is late, that is like already like turning into like a raisin, or a fig or whatever,
So let's rush
But it
that
is
shit.
actually trying to push the next hormone level, is what it does. So actually, if you take your roots, you're actually helping feed root development. It's got enzymes, it's got nutrients, but it's also got different B vitamins, so it helps with shock transplant. It also helps with root stimulation, and it also helps with latent hormones. So you can actually feed that until you're pretty well done. Well, actually, it's mainly beneficial to feed that until probably about week 4. Because it's,
Right.
you're not really well, that's when your plant actually the roots stop trying to stretch.
3.5 months. I'm happy that everything's sitting outside and the cold is going, but the main stalk, little nub, man, that's just great for the soil, man. I didn't expect it. I thought I was gonna get out there and have to chop all these things apart, and, to get them to use them for the outdoor plants. And I dumped the one over and I went searching and I was like, holy shit, it's all going.
Res, man, sometimes if I just leave the stalk like in a container for like a month, I pull it out. That's all that there is, man. Because that shit's dead and the shit's killed it already.
Because it's still eating inside, man. It's breaking down.
The dopest part about actually all that shit is if you let your roots sit where they're. Okay, this is kind of a bigger topic again. You guys are preventing me from what I'm fucking doing. God damn it!
I'm listening though. I'm listening, World's Hope.
So if you leave your roots where they sit, that's again like why I actually cut my roots to the top of the roots the highest I can. So I'm trying to leave the exudates and anything else that's actually going to hold nitrogen fixing bacteria, fixing what are those fucking
AMF.
no, just the there's balls that actually will form on the exudates of your roots that actually show you that you actually have nitrogen fixing bacteria growing on your root structure.
Nodules,
but if you cut the root ball out, it's actually going to naturally decompose. But if you plant next to it, so I normally, before I started doing my totes and everything else, well, outdoor and all my fucking light depths, you plant next to the plant, but you try to add as much fungi as you can. If you can get mushroom spores or mushroom old blocks and put those in your beds, the old root balls right next, like if you have a brand new plant, you have your old root stock sitting right next to it. When you start switching into about 5-6 weeks into flower, you'll switch into the fungal state of your flower. You'll switch into the fungal state of the growth of your plant, and your soil will switch if it's fungally dominated. Once you stop feeding food and sugars, it will actually, the bacteria will back off and the fungi will dominate. That's what they want to do late in flower. That's like what trees do when they try to fade. But that also allows mushroom growth, which actually, if you do it correctly, you can plant next to your old stalks by week 6 in flower. That old stalk, if you actually can put mushroom spores on your top layer, there will be mushrooms growing off of that old stalk and trying to break that shit down, which is just, if you actually have mushrooms growing, that tells you that your soil is fungally dominated and there's actually harmony in your soil. So everything is pretty well almost balanced. But you can also grow mushrooms and shit that is not balanced.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because if I had thought about it, I had these old dried out stalks and I chipped them up and I put them in this one plant. I put it throughout the whole entire soil. And everybody's like, nah, it's gonna soak up the new nitrogen like in an early hugel. And I didn't care that much because I don't know. I always like fucking with shit every once in a while.
So
I don't know what happened.
check this out. So
but it worked out. The plant was happy as a motherfucker, dude, the entire trip.
Old roots sitting in your soil tells that soil plants have already been there, the same species, and help them root almost like an azos or mycos. If you what'd you just say?
Dude, the mycos will live. The mycos will survive.
You took your old roots and you top fed them. So if you took cannabis roots and grinded them up into a powder, is that hella medicinal?
I would think. Yeah.
Dude, look up the fucking medicinal value of cannabis roots. Hella high.
I did, yeah.
So
that's where it started.
You're also feeding medicine to your plant.
Anti-inflammatory.
It's almost the first thing they figured out.
So you're actually trying to help build your plant's immune system from day one.
But in natural cycle,
but it's closed loop.
You wouldn't get it to a full year cycle later unless it was somewhere where it cycled all year long. So it actually would have be seeding into the rotten roots, not into.
So so listen. So once I went to this new mix, I take out enough dirt to get the other pot in. Like I go that far deep, and I take it all out, like not just the size of the pot. If it goes down like 10 inches, I'll take out 10 inches of soil, the entire thing. Shit, what the fuck was the point of me explaining? Oh, so I leave the old shit in there on the bottom. The bottom layer is all old. So I'm going to try and start matching plant for roots. The same plant with that was grown in that container earlier, put the same plant back in there. And I bet you it'll get like a jump start because the plant before it already fixed the soil for the way it likes to grow and its roots. So if I put the same exact cutting there, it's going to jump start it and be boom.
Not even that, dude. If you've had the same species of plant, so you're growing cannabis, so it's going to help it no matter what.
No matter what, right?
But if you're growing the same strain, that's when you can start tailoring your soil. You're like, okay, well, this was more of a sativa. This thing drank well. This thing yielded well. This thing processed well. That's the gold soil. You're like, okay, I'm going to tailor this as I see fit. I'm going to give it a nice equal balance when I get it tested. You're going to have soil that's going to be a little off for plants that have too much food. So you're like, oh, these are indicas. Well, I just gave them a little bump of food and they hated it.
Right.
Well, again, now you're gonna have to tailor it and be like, okay, so if I put a heavier feeder in that same dirt, how does it like it? And if I put a low feeder, I just water it, how does it do? Does it need more aeration? Does it need more minerals? Does it need a different NPK? Like most people don't understand. You buy a bag of dirt, you run it, killer. It's supposed to be water only most times.
Yeah.
Once you start recycling it, guess what? The first time you test it, your nitrogen's high. So you don't need to add nitrogen. You add phosphorus, potassium, nitrogen, and calcium. Sometimes you don't even have to add calcium because they overdo it.
Mhm.
But you just start looking what the plant does. But sometimes a basic ass soil test will tell you what you need to know. Just be like, oh, that's where I'm off. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, okay, I did not even see it that way.
What's the cheapest soil test I could go for?
There's one that's by, well,
see, that's the whole
shit,
problem in my mind.
All right, let me
It's
see
never,
here.
it's
It's
never
called-
I'm
expenditure.
using M3, and I asked the guy at M3, and he told me if you're gonna re-amend it, just put back.
So check this out.
Is it Logan Labs or no? Well, I'm putting the pin on you.
See this?
And blood meal, but he didn't tell me how much blood meal.
Rapid test soil test kit. Yeah, 40 tests. Okay.
40 tests, $12.
Really?
But then you have to send it in.
NPK pH. So that'll
You have to
literally so as long as you're already buffering your minerals, know what mineral deficiencies you're working with. If you're already balancing your magnesium and calcium, you want to work on your macronutrients, not your micronutrients. So, dude, if you're already buffering your trace minerals, you need to just make sure your NPK is kind of even. And the biggest thing that thing will actually show you is you're like, oh, my soil pH is off. So it's sitting at like 8. That's the fucking problem is nitrogen, phosphorus, magnesium aren't available. Or you're like, oh, it's sitting at 4. Oh, fucking phosphorus, magnesium, calcium, iron, cobalt, zinc are not available.
So Doc,
like that will actually give you at least, dude, for $12. $12.
How does it work?
At
You
least
put a piece of
if
paper.
you're like, oh,
and
that's
dirt.
way off. Then
how does it work? You do it at home.
Okay. Well, so you put a little bit of soil to about here. You add water, and they come with a tablet that you drop into it of the same color as the thing. You shake it, let it sit for 10 minutes, and it'll actually be like, so actually look.
Right.
Efficient, abundant.
I just need one of those in the beginning when I re-amend the whole pile.
But no, that is about as basic as you can get it right there. But again, like if you're having really other problems, if you start running into iron problems, boron problems, dude, sodium, like some things you just like, I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, go get your soil tested. Most times it's like $35 to $50. And they'll tell you what's going on, but more than likely you're going to get the test back and go, I don't get it. Like I can see what's going on, but I don't know if I can get it. So they go, well, we can get you a soil amendment kit. And then they just charge you for how many cubic feet you're working with, which that's fine. Because again, they're going to balance it for you because you don't understand what's going on.
Do you have a boron problem?
If you know your soil and you're like, oh, well, this level's supposed to be here, this level's supposed to be here. I know what amendment I can balance here and here. Dude, you can make your own soil amendment kit. Get it retested. Dude, I'm right on the money. Fucking killer. Or you can learn something. Who knows? You get them, you use them a few times, and you're like, oh, so these are the main things they kind of like balance around. All right. Just learn. There's a bajillion different aspects of growing for sure.
Is there a boron problem in Northern California?
There's iron. So there's certain places where there's iron, super high iron in water, and it's actually like the water's only like pH 8, but that like means you have to super overdo nitrogen and potassium because it locks both those out, and you have to like double strength them, triple strength them.
There's a big moron
I was actually working at a place,
California.
Well, I was working at another place that they actually had a boron problem. But their water was pH 14. Plants were actually taking it because it was from a river and stream, but the soil was balanced with things that actually are like, no, we're going to buffer 4.
The highest I've found here in the high desert California is 10. But it's normally like 9, 2. But right now, since the spring,
I was in
the runoff's getting ready to happen. It'll start going.
I was like right in Willits. I was like right in Willits, California, and it like our water was like straight up like started at like 14. Excuse me, Willows, not Willits, Willows.
What is the boron's okay in veg, right? But it's not in flower.
It just puts off odd rust. That's the problem, and it comes to I believe it's like a sulfur deficiency. But if you're starting to push CalMag, it has sulfur in it. That's what makes calcium magnesium. It's sulfur and manganese. Okay, those guys are done. Let's go ahead and cover up this room real quick. I'm almost being, and I shouldn't be doing that. I should really try to fucking set up my cloning shit. I need cloning.
I'm gonna dip, dudes.
Yo, and I'm following out the door this time.
All right, have a fantastic day. Love all.
You too, Green 13. Peace out.
Always good catching up, brother.
Have a good one, brother.
Yeah. Oh, dude, what's his face never showed up? That motherfucker. I'm gonna have words when he does show up. Rooster Farms. Yeah. Dude, that was cool. I like that episode. That was good.
Yeah, definitely a good guy, man. Definitely a good guy. Hope he does jump in another wormhole sometime soon.
And that's what made me think about the stalks too. He does the stalks like Last Hope does the roots. You can do all the plants like that. That's pretty much mix it with half sugar and freaking let it hang out for a while, and it's all good.
Another thing he said he did that I thought was a good idea was the limestone, the crushed limestone that's an aeration. I thought was a good idea. Thoughts on that?
I think it's because it's right in his backyard. Like, it depends on what you got. Like, he gets a ton for $6.
Lime's good for your soil anyway.
Right. To get it delivered to New York will probably be like, that's it. Half of the shit is shipping.
He started talking about.
Oh no, you can get that shit at any stone yard, man. Like you said, you can get. Fuck, man, I just got fucking 5 yards of that delivered to my house in the winter for fucking $150.
Oh, it's like gravel
Actually,
size?
it's more than likely if you go to any kind of rock crushing yard, anywhere you're at, if you're like, oh, where do you source gravel from? They have somewhere where they crush rocks. If you could just go like, hey, is there any way I can grab a 5-gallon bucket from like your fucking crusher of like the dust? Dude.
Rock dust, yeah.
Crushing all kinds of fucking different shit. And it's local.
Good for minerals, but not necessarily good for the aeration, though. You know, that's what he was suggesting.
Aeration. Look into cork, or actually even coconut. Coconut's very, very cheap. Peat moss is all right, but it's a double-edged sword. I prefer coconut. I actually just bought like, I don't know, 20 bricks of coconut to like aerate all this stuff up a little bit. It was like, oh, like this is kind of thick, but no, I did like a good like 10 gallons of coconut to it, and then like made it dense but aerated, and it's actually like before I amended it, it was already like flour consistency, but as you know, flour is heavy, so I needed to aerate it, but it wasn't processed. It might have been the strain, but at the same time, I've ran this room a few times. I'm just like, nah, it needs to process a little bit quicker. It just needs a little bit more room for the roots to expand. So we're going to give it a run. And I'm actually going to already throw in, let's see, this room's going to run 12 pots. So it's going to be 24 plants. Last room was 8 pots. So that was 16 plants. So we'll see how it works. But at the same time, I just bought brand new bulbs. So they should be way better. But I'm still rounding up some 10Ks. I like to run the 10Ks last, and actually in veg if I can. They really transmit chlorophyll really nicely through the UV light.
All right, I'm really out here, but those seedlings finally, I think, really took to those step containers, those root makers.
Nice.
They're all praying over there right now. But yeah, I'm crashing hard.
Have a good one, Tal.
Eagle, man, good show tonight. If you talk to Rooster, tell him, chat. He already left when I put in, tell him chat said thanks. And yeah, man, fucking Eagle. It's always awesome fucking talking shit with the Eagle, man. All right, man, we'll catch you on the flip side, everyone.
There you go, man. Hey, you can go out and start a whole new business, Eagle. You can go to all the construction sites, collect all the gypsum, all the board leftovers. Think of all the drywall guys that throw that in the dumpster. How much weight's go? How much weight there is? You're paying to dump.
Oh, you know, it's really funny. Look into drywall versus. I've looked into that at one point. I was like, so looking into rock dust. I know there's a lot of rock dust in fucking drywall. So what's going on? Yeah, look into that shit. You're gonna be like, so I'm not gonna be using drywall. Holy shit.
Right.
Feel like arsenic and all kinds of shit in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't use drywall by any means.
Well, he was mentioning that fire. He said where they grew the plants earlier. He was talking about the gypsum and everything in there. So he was using that. They grew plants like crazy.
Shit, there was actually bad batches of drywall that came over from China there for a minute. It was like they had to be pulled from houses and shit.
Well, I'm gonna jump, man. I just hopped in to smoke one with you. You all have a good one.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah,
you have a good one too, man.
Much. Yeah, man. Everybody out there, you have a blessed evening, blessed day. Do something nice for somebody. Because Eagle said so.
Peace, brother.
Have a good one.
Later, man. World's last hope. I love those big toes.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Eagle, I'll let you do your shout outs, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks for jumping in and spreading some tips and some knowledge, brother. Much respect.
Mind if I do a little shout out real quick?
No, please.
Again, guys, check out my page. I'll be teaching a class here in about a week. It's going to be very, very long, but it's Korean natural farming, but it's so when I started doing Korean natural farming, I had the book and I was trying to do it for cannabis. So this is my take on it from like 8-9 years of development, but it's specifically for cannabis. But again, check my bio, free information right there, right off the bat. And yeah, go ahead and hit me up for details if you want to take the class. But it's going to be 2-day class, Saturday and Sunday. First class is going to be about like 10 hours. Second class is going to be probably like 6 to another 10 to 12 hours. So get your pens out. But it's going to go over pre-natural farming, modern natural farming, jam farming, organic gardening, and just cannabis in general. But again, like I've been growing for a long time, big scale, small scale, done this style for all of that. My entire page, The World's Last Hope, Instagram, almost 6,000 pictures is all modern natural farming. Just my way of growing cannabis with this style. But yeah, go ahead and give it a check. If you like it, hit me up. But still, free information, hit my bio.
I highly suggest it.
Have a good night, brother.
Have a good day, brother. World's Last Hope, another great dude in the community right there, trying his best to spread some knowledge around the community. And I don't care who you are, you gotta respect that shit right there. I do, that's for sure. Shout out to everybody that is spreading that knowledge around the community selfishly, without even giving two shits, just because their heart's in the right place. I got nothing but respect for all you cats doing it. That's for sure. Well, guys, it is time for the shout outs so I can get out. I got some watering to do before I crash. GMO, what's up, brother? Good morning to you, my friend. Looking forward to coming hanging out overseas with you guys for an episode. It's going to be a fun one. Hope you guys tune in for that as well. Oh, man, this book's already fucking tattered. I might as well just rip that page and start anew. That's what I did. All right, music. Music, please. All right, let's find somewhere that I ain't in trouble for. Oh, how about a little gangster grass? Don't listen that much. I don't think we get in trouble for that. Alright, I gotta put this tube out, man. It's gonna give me some cut. Give me a quick slug of juice. Oh, good stuff. Very good. Wipe these lips off. Let's do this. Some cool. D's House Dank. Mount Law 710. Scarecrow 420. Green Thumb Bum. Christina 89. Christina MG89 Unplugged 705 Medical McGillicuddy Rick T the Rebel the 9207 Baby and Selena's Dave's Not Here Tom Spook Greg Walker Mendo Dope T-Dog Dung Beetle Red Eye Jedi Rose Mother Nature Justin Conway Duckweed Run Boy 7426, Justin Gooder, Strongman, Okie Grower 75, Corey Trevor, Michael Wallace, Mole Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 827, James Seaman, Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope popped in, dropping knowledge, Pat Span 420, Biomentor, Dirt Road Dude, Ken Shiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Deb Goblin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, S Tone, you're greatly missed, my friend. 710 Canuck, Canada, Queen Genetics, Stabby Tanaze, Fumidar, Dirtman Dan, Keith of Black Sales, Mr. Basila, Seven Green Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jeff, Soul Root Small Tunes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, North Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T. Roy, Big Jark Rose, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weedner, John, Last PPJ 15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, Date Grower, DOA Grown Meds, Miss Brother, Miss Nudie Grows, I Grew Some, Johnny Canister, Nutrient Shootouts, Naughty Nicky, Zoe Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Zoe and Slammer, oh, you got St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Clover 420, sorry guys, High Spy Aldridge 25, Miss Madam T, Stu Moon, Mo Grower, The Canocrat, Loki Grows, Cass, this guy 79, Burton, the Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws, 31 Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grow, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, hey, Way Back Farmer, D Block, MMP, Nations Creations, Amber Lalana, Psychedelic Warlock, The Artist LD, Sir Sticky Rob, Big Dave 420, Brent Window, Big Ed 1961, Manawani G3, The Green Click, J&K, Triple G, Mr. Sprinkler, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, B2 Crazy 4U, BG4, BGWG420, Dr. Budswell, Purple Thumb OG, nice to see you again, brother. Arthro Sensimilia, Arthro Just Face 420, Beast Coast Grower 420, Sir How, Trey Belong, Keep It Real, Hagerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, BT, Double D, Gross, Bingus, Green Puffin Man, Alex Boykachev, Chef Life, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms, Me All Fire, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, Noob Sailbot Wins, Kingdom Aquaponics, Indra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane's Men Gardens, Dreamer 77, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients was in chat. Shout out to you guys. Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs from 619-664, Spaniard Cougar Jones of the Grove, Papa G, Raz, Amy, Dro Grows, Cass, the Grove. Thanks for the fire dance, Cass, by the way. Grow From Your Heart podcast, Lily Luna, Green Med Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Sony Creek, Ross Art, Mr. Noah, and LG420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Soil, Jason Isone, P. Wynn, David Kobe, Mason 2662, Scroggy Mix, Scrogger 10 to forward. Goddess Grows, Kaylee, Chad Brad Farms, Chad Brad Family Farms, Paulie P. Bjork, Eric Ferguson, Kevin Jodry. Wow, I'm fucking it all up. Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Steensland, Oak Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarge S, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, Dan the Indoor Man, Gromies Homies, Hamilton Gross, Clip Smoke, Cannon Flag PA, Big High 710, Eugene Greenleaf, Ace Drew Hustle, Fred Darn Carlos, North Arizona Beer Grove 420, No Sellout, Jesse White, Gastain Yanti, Introvert Genetics, So J, Vixen, Robin, Killer 8 Mo, Cam Wood again, James Buttercream, C-Dub from NorCal, the Pharmacy Seed Bank, Dreadhead, Smoky 616, Curtis Mahan, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dore, Antenna Seeds, Fabulous K, Mike Rubles, the Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Moo, Popco 719, Big Shake, baby, Old Smoke, PWC, Grown Buds, Laura Wash, Mr. Weed Blunt, Old School, Grower, Chad Westport, Honcho Grown, Flora Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Punch It, Solid Seeds, Goliath Grower, Richard T, Chrissy Wannabe, Soul, Mr. Soul, Boom Spectrum, Gone, God, Lori Hanson, Real, 2,000 years of tradition, Mr. D. Conley, D. Conley, Pimp Jam, McBodie Face, Show Me Sasquatch, Scoop, Fuck Google and You, I'm Going Whale, Canadian Restore, Dirt Road, Poor Dirt Road Farmer, Carl Wright, Zeffner, Humble Farms, Stranded Tannery Farms, excuse me, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, Hell, 9782, Skunky Packs, Martial Artist, 2012, Heart, Micro, Slave Hefner, Danny McDizzles, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert, Greenfingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Rancho Costa Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champlin, Bobby Lynn Means, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tonya Like Baloney, Bill S, My Weed Piece, Tater Delicious, Minty, Country Roots, Huron Fire Genetics, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Teeny Weenie 101, Buds and Hazard, Mr. Club, Bearded B-Man, Farm 616, Snarl Up, Max Screw, Ruby, Timothy McKinnis, Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jennifer Steele, Cannabis 03, Turf Farmer, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latinos, Gainer Country, Mr. Speed, Wolfstein Firesaw, Wally Wookie, the Rasta Bob, White Feather Grown, Burning Shrooms, Tone Grows, Tank, K-Man Grows, BX Gunner 81, Smith Dude, Noob Grows, Sean McCann, J Munch, Stink Agenda, Wawa, Cannon Grow, Paul Dog, Huron, Canada's Council, List Parish Rock Fan, Justice Mish, 420 Rockman, Fresh Grow, Thriving Herbs, High Boy, Your Mailman Grows, We Be Growing, Australian Grown, For the Love of the Plant, Argo, American, Smart Poker, Unfrozen, Caveman, Hawaii's Highest, Surfcraft, Micro Groom, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Grows, Tank Brownies, Andy, Elliot Harkins, Niskin Flavored, The Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Steve, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green 514, Amelia Jensen, Ozzo Inca, Dr. MJ Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, Steve's Bags, Drone Star, Shotgun Willie, Dank, Yoda, Jay Simmons, Churbro, Grows, Clackman's Code, DJ Conley, Aaron the Grower, late 1978, Michigan Grown Buds, Your Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, Jay McDaniels, Clackman's 420, Stinky Colas, still Dylan Seinfeld, PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grown 707, J.A. Drones, J420, because Cascadian Grown, Tito's McGoney, Four Plants A, Weedworks, Captain Scrog, Skunky Buns, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee, Live, McGanster, Tempe, Annie N, D. Erds, Green Jr., and Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles, 11, Bindu Buds, Michael Rasa Grows, 311 Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen, G's House, G's Friends, Tree, MMJ, Matt S, Save Ball, Dragonfly, B, Justin Meds, Travis Walls, Unlucky, or that is Lucky Mike, man. I almost messed that up. Chronic, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic Titan from Blessed Coast Seeds, Shango Gas, Wabasco for Life, John Smith, Tommy Trico, Smoke King Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pods, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Steelbird, into 11, Stephanie V, Shark Pulley 989, Von Braun, Sovereign Garden, Solar Nations 420, Joe Y, Bugs 1, 313, Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Myers, Jamid, The Chat, Mr. Manny D, Jack, GGC, Jeff, Shutter 911, Dutch Grows, Scallywag 420, Skibble 1, Med Grower 1, Empire Breedy Co, for Growly, Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Danko, B Bear 7, Allie Noble, CK Tom Trinidad, Lonely Jester, Smoke with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Rafter Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom. Rob Hayes, Door, Michigan Quarter, Double Tap, Miss Green Thumb, 420, 808, Rooting Prospects, the Cannon Bus Driver, Hating Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T Ben, Rude Nut 619, Hammered Emails, thank you both. Dr. Scrambles, VB Moonrock, GHF, Double Jade, Bio Green, Self Grower, Hanky Sanky, 420 OG, KP, your Nana, Yo Mama, Yo Ganja. Yeah, that's right. Ganja Nana Yo Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Bee Growing, Nature's Best Nug, Killer Bee Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soil Life 420, Bully Full Life, to the Jeff Fro 420, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn, I made Ted's Test, Wob Wobby. Oh, Almost missed that back page. Can't do that. Riffin, Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 42420, Boom Farms, Charlie Farms. A lot of important people here. Aldridge, 25. Smiley's Gardens, JD's, Miss D's Nugs, man. We miss you. Smoking Grove, Frazier, Grove, Koski, Twisted Roots, Faded Fire, 420. Jeff Jarowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Involved, 420. Cameron, Mr. Backseat, Jill Carty, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, TW, Ginger Sam, CTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP, 2372. Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sarge Pep 420, Ken Trooper, Sarge Blind Cat 420, Light Up Again Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Deb Chipwreck, Medical MJ, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Dank Man 420, Dank Man Dan, Red Center Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Chicha B, Most Hated Grower, the Major General 420 Army. The major one, W Digger 714, Shirates, Kineos, Genetics, Mountain Skies, ready to hit that hot fire, Chris, Merch, Ian, Save Robbie, Say Sergeant Live, Hippa Fade, Cam, Finger Legs, Finest, Ridge Patch, Dozer Moon, Southern VT Grower, Choose Medical, 11 something, damn it, Choose Medical, Jerry Bear, +1 Mushroom, Secret City, Pioneers, my little tent, 11, I don't know why 11 keeps coming up in my head, 2042, Spacewalker Christian, T Moot, T Barrington, 11 for the third time, wow, what the fuck is that mean? Tree Mum, T Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T, Dwayne, East Coast Willow, Heidi Day, what did I do my music? Heidi Day. I got caught crazy. Heidi Day, where am I at? Wrong hole. Galactic Garden, John Smith, Elliptus, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Roz, Kaya Paul, Lemon Hopeful, Trench Digger, Ruditas, Juicy Life, Richard 420, Grant Manuel, Barry Bond, Sammy Sizzle, 9-inch Colas, Chris Moe, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, Kind Brew, Cannon, Nation, J Wires, Robbie, Sean Bins, Rescue Ready, Roadside, LLC, Notorious Nugs, Magma Seeds, Father and Son, Trimming Tutorials, Dub T, Dank, Jose Martin Perez, Doggo the Hut 420, Buck Jiva Man GR 420, Community Videos, GMO, what's up? Detroit River Rat, Lewis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captive Audit, Cheddar Bob 13, Maine 420, Men Grower, Cookies Coop, Jay Hendricks, In for the Grill, Backwoods All Good, Sally Mansell, Adam Skankin, that's right. Chanel Simpsons, One Smoke Away, Ganja Roach, Kazoo, man, Kazoo's fucking all right, man. Kazoo, shout out. Aaron Burton Shrooms, Mr. Lincoln Stinkin, Angel Studios, MG for the 420 Grow Tent, Paul Diella, John Fleming, Dankovich, Kimo F Side, Firebarrel, Flower, Polly P. Seldom Seen, Elevated, Lenny Organic, Sunny Man, Chiba Sunny, Jeff Popolic, Richard Ricardo, Sosa, Dan J, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farming, fuck all that be, Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Greystone, Stony Baker, MD, Stony Creek, Russ Signing, French Dweller, Tarzan Superman, Old Man Hermash, Free Bird, Mo Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survival Time, Tim Blake, Gulf Coast Chronic, Stink Fat, Chemo, you almost got me again. Caballero, Harley, Grown, Jen, God, Steve Collins, Todd Kendrick, Todd, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Lost The Island Haze, Scuba, Steve Speaks, GR Ream, Randy K, TCDR, much respect for you, Claire Killian, Wardrobe Farming, Randy, Grande, Pip 1000, Ace Boom 3223, Captain Freedom B, Wake Up, Path, Pupper Smiles 15 Digit, Michigan Ganja Mook, Hash, Fred G, Super Bob, Broski 808, Weekend at Birdie's, K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style, Lippy, or that's Zippy, not Lippy, Zippy, Penhito, Love, I'm not even going to go there. iMedic 31, Honesty, K-Hell, Me All Flower, Brett Boom, Todd Kendricks, Newton, KNT, Chris D, True Serum, Bone Towns, Fo, Natty Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient, Soul, Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Health and Canna, Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab, Low Cut, Albert, Tremblay, Mo Main Medic. I still fucked that up. Mo Main Meds, Raz Banshee, Helen, Huge Anus, James T, Atomic Spoon, Miss Jill, Big Daddy LT Gardens, much respect to that dude. High Flower 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree Main Bread Pill. You missed today, brother. Excuse me. Juice came back up. Yo boy, Roy Boy, Ecstatic Shannon, Gibbets, Ruhan, Rick W, comfortably numb. One smoke away again. The 840 show. Richard Lamb. Cannabis Pursuit. K Rolling. Worthy Buzz. Logan Man 81. Oil and Flower Podcast. Buddha, what is up? That's cool, dude, hanging out there. Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, surrounded by Keith, Ferrari Farms, Fringe Dweller, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Guilt, Big Daddy, oh, I already got that one. Flip, Richard Forbes, David Pintella, B4P Funk, Nika T, John Reese, Without Bob, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffin Man, B Bendels, sorry, James Chung, Sirius 818, John Wayne, Culling Roots, Sister Golden Hair, Deanna El Dancarino, KNF Gardens, Blank 1030, Chosen One, Only Feet, Farmer James, Crypto Dope, Hip Grower, Matt Javine, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonders, Sunrise Rose, Top Floor Genetics, Mole Vision 420, Can 2, Cannabis, Just Fisher, My Dog Nelia, and of course, Rooster Farms, who should have been on this list way long ago. What's up, Rooster? Thank you for popping in, doing one amazing episode. Of course, we can't forget We Just 207. It's always last, but not least. You guys, thank you for hanging out tonight, every night. You guys are fucking awesome. If you don't mind the swear word in there. Please join me tonight. Well, my guest will be Daniel Gross Photos. And tomorrow is Mike B's birthday. For those of you who haven't known, right there, Mike B. It's your birthday, right? Sunday, February 28th. Happy birthday, Mike. Cheers, brother. I'll give you another shout out tonight. Hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully, Annie, are you on that list? Hopefully you're on that list, Annie. You guys have an amazing day. Hopefully you capture that episode tonight. Don't forget, today's Sunday. Tons of great cannabis content. Hash church, weed church, grow my fellow home growers, Jack, Tao, fucking Brandon Ross, Dr. MJ Coco, Matthew Gates, Spartan Grown. Tao was on there. Motherfucking Tao. We love Tao. Fucking, who else? P, Predictive Breeding. Noah the Grower. Lots of cool dudes over there. Don't miss that. 7 o'clock tonight. 7 to 9. Don't miss out. Of course, you got Beast Coast Grower 420 on tonight. Cannon with Cannas on 9 o'clock tonight. You got me at 11:30. See you guys tonight. Have an amazing Sunday. Treat yourselves right. Treat yourselves good. Remember, random acts of kindness do save lives. Please do something else for somebody. Have an amazing day. I love you guys. All right,